Hello. In the last video, we saw how we could write an Azure function application, a function application rather, that was capable of listening for messages in a service bus queue. And we also saw how we can use that function to receive messages from that queue, as well as deleting the messages after receiving them. And we mostly use the custom code, the default code that came with Visual Studio. But in this video, I want to modify the default code a little bit so that we can directly access the body and other broker properties around it. So I believe you can see my screen. This was the default code that we used in the last video. But this time around, we want to separate the body and also other broker properties like the content type, which I have written here. So we have the body over here, and we can see the coding structure on how to access it. We can see the changes that was made to it. Yeah, so I'll be running this and we'll see the difference to what we did initially. But one quick thing that I forgot to say in the last video was in our local settings.json, for the connection string. So let me copy what we have in our portal first, then I'll show you what we really need to do, what I did in the last video that made it work as expected. So I'll just copy the secondary connection string, or let me copy the primary. Okay, so I hope you can see my screen. So we have the connection string over here. This is the connection string. For you to be able to use this when you are creating an Azure function, you need to remove the entity parts. You need to delete this, take this off. Entity parts equal to the name of the queue. You need to take it off and you use what is remaining as your connection string in this file. So that's just one thing you should take note of. So what I'll be doing now is I'll be running this. Let me just run this. Then I'll stop sharing and I'll share the output screen. Yeah, so this is the output screen. It's trying to connect to our queues now. It's trying to listen for connection. Yeah, so this is done. So what I'll be doing now is I would go over to the Azure portal and I will add a message. I will add a message to the queue in Azure portal. I will add I'll probably add let me see, what do I add? I will add anything maybe. So it's opening. I'm about adding it now. So just be observing that screen. At some point you will see. So let me content type text plain, then message body. Let me add the world is beautiful. Be a good person. Yeah. So I would send. Yeah, so the moment this is sent, you're going to see it reflected in our function app, because our function app will receive that message. It will receive it and it will also delete it. Yeah, so you can see now we have our body, we have our content type. So compared to when we have everything just included in our um in our app queue item. So now we have it, we can access the broker properties separately and make use of them. So I just wanted to create this video and walk us through it. The major reason why I created this video was the connection string that needs to be removed. But I also looked at, it's also good to add some more perspective to how our function application can look like. So if you find this video helpful, don't hesitate to like, share, and subscribe. Have a wonderful